Okay, Alex. This is from be the 29th. Um, Hitting off the tee, getting loose here. It's always good to remember, set the ball up the same way every time on that tee and hit that inside seam. Try to make sure you're working on getting your leg over, because that's your right leg, the one that's closest to the catcher. That's the one that seems to be always kind of inconsistent. Okay, you're getting good extension with your upper right arm through the ball. Now this is a drill. Like I was telling you, this is one of three different drills to shorten your swing. You'll see when you make contact, you can almost like stop the video at that point and see if see how bent your left arm is, which is good. You want to make sure it stays in. Your hands get into a position where your elbow and hands are really close to your torso. Okay, I'm going to show you a clip, and I told you about these clips. Showing the footwork, whether you step in when the pitcher breaks the egg or whether you stride, everybody has a different load mechanism. This is one that B.J. Upton has developed. I mean, he definitely has a very unique approach. He does it every time the same way, which is great. But you'll see right there, his legs up, his heels up, and then it comes down as he recognizes what the pitch is and where it is. And you can see he breaks the egg right there. He starts inhaling, and then he comes down and he explodes right through the ball. And go back and look at this several times, and keep this video in mind when you're struggling or when you're thinking about your mechanics yourself, and just refer back to them over and over again. Now, this is the second way to try to work on, and really it's just taking and grabbing your shirt with your right hand. Try to hang on through it. Try to hang on to it through your hip turn. I'm going to slow one of these down and you'll see what I'm talking about. See if you can hang on to it. And this is one of those drills that shortens your swing. Not many people like to do it, but the tall inside tee, and then watch. You still got your hands close to you, and you let go after your hips turn, and that's good. That's what we want to do, and we want to make sure you stretch. You go ahead and extend that right arm on through towards the pitcher. We talked about the angle of as you make contact, the angle that your wrist, the bones in your wrist and in your forearms, the tibia and the fibia, those two bones need to be right there. I mean, that was perfect right there. Kind of like pointing in the opposite direction as the line of travel of the ball. So anyway, this drill here too is to make sure that you're breaking, and your timing was good at the beginning, and it kind of got a little bit lax. Right there is when you start your rotation, and it doesn't matter whether or not the pitcher changes something or throws a changeup or a curveball. You're waiting back, and you're still ready. You're always looking for a fastball, first pitch. Be ready inside, and so you're ready to drop down on it just like B.J. Upton did. Now I'm going to show you a clip here. This is just straight hitting, and now you're working on the thing. You're swinging, taking some reps, working on the things that we discussed earlier, driving through the ball, and you can see and comparing to another young guy. So that's where we're heading, and you can see that there's a lot of consistency in your swing, and I can definitely see that you're really working on things. Now I'm going to, at the very end of this, I'm going to add that clip of Nick Swisher, and I want you to notice your hands and where your hands are in respect to your deltoid that's closest to the catcher in the way his is. And I also want you to kind of experience and look and watch his reaction and his attitude towards the guy throwing to him, and what you're trying to do. He's working on one thing. He's working on his back hip. He's got strong upper body, and I could tell during this episode he's definitely working on trying to improve his hips.
And all it is, bro, is I'm just thinking about getting my back side there, and then if it's here, I'm here. If it's here, or I'm here. So it all comes from back here. It's not up here anymore. This don't mean that. What's up?
So again, I want you to keep this clip. If you don't watch anything other than this last clip, I want you to get this kind of energy in your game. All right? Talk to you soon.